the man of the hour, or half hour, director, screenwriter, producer. I think the list goes on and on.
Why
Probably
can't
just
you
acting.
So you gave her. Why you gave her a name? Why can't he have a name?
What you mean?
What do you do? Black? What you say?
Oh yeah, black boy magic. He's exuding all types of black boy magic.
Come on, we got it. Come on, you got to
Because
come
the
with
black girl magic is a thing. It's a hashtag.
This could be a thing, right?
They do need a black boy magic show. I agree.
That's the thing.
Too bad you ain't falling for a white boy. Sharif McFadden's in the building, y'all. What do y'all know about that? What you don't know, you will find out. How are you?
I'm going to ask me.
Thank you
related
for
to the
being here.
McFaddens?
No, they just asked me on the last show. I wish I was. Some nice royalties.
Oh.
That's alright. You're gonna make your own royalties. You don't need nobody, right? So, all right. You have a film or several films, or is it one in particular coming out at the film festival this Monday?
Yes, I'm screening actually 3 of them.
3.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
that is 3.
Wow.
So name them for us, and it is September 17th at the Philadelphia Film Festival.
Yes.
What's the theater and the name of this?
The Prince Theater is actually on 1412 Chestnut Street.
Okay. And the name of your films?
The name of the film is Blackbird. You got The Hourglass. You got Tales of the Shadow Box.
Blackbird.
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
Sounds right.
What is that? What is that film about?
It's a psychiatric thriller.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like horror. You know, it's about 3 women who are going through moral issues in life. They face this doctor, Dr. Lee Mason, who's portrayed by Shay Anthony. He's a Philadelphia native too, by the way. Good actor, and she takes on the challenge as far as mentoring them, seeing what their problems and issues, and come to find out, you take on too many problems of someone else, and it becomes your own.
Is you talking about me right now? I feel like you're speaking to me. God works in mysterious ways.
The God part is in there too.
Wow.
There's a lot of spirituality with this film because she took on too many of the burdens and the entities started haunting her. And it took her child, which is in the form of miscarriage.
Oh,
that's big.
My God. Okay, now we're gonna break each one down. You said it's the Blackbird, the Hourglass, and
Tales of Shadow Boxing.
Tales of Shadow Boxing. So now for the Blackbird, how did you?
I love horror. That's like horror.
Are you like a Wes Craven type of guy?
Like a Jordan Peele.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the Get Out. Yeah.
Different avenue horror needs some life.
Right.
Okay. So obviously you did a lot of reading.
A lot of research.
A lot of research. Did you go to school for film?
I didn't.
You didn't?
Wow. I did a lot of research. It was just a passion, I found my destiny, so that made me do more research.
Right.
Even going to the different libraries, the Black Library, traveling to DC, the Day Library, research.
Okay.
Where is the Black Library?
In Philly?
In Philly.
They have a section in Temple.
Really?
It's very small.
I'm sure.
Obviously, so white you don't know where the Black Library is.
Black section of there.
In DC?
Temple.
Oh.
Okay. And in DC, you just put him on. I told him he's so white, you know. You're from Philadelphia.
Yes.
What part?
Southwest.
Southwest. You went to school did you go to high school? Obviously, you graduated.
I went to high school at Criminal High in Lansdowne,
PA. Okay. And then did you pursue college?
I did slightly.
Okay. And what was it for?
It was for business.
Business
administration, business management.
Okay.
So you definitely you definitely need some of that.
Film just took over, like the passion of art.
Film happened when life happened.
Break that down.
Because I feel like film is your life. You write about what you go through, what you see, what you observe, throughout the community.
That's just like music.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it comes out, you just gotta break it down and narrate it to a certain tone. And everything I came out with was my life.
Wow.
And what the Hourglass is what I've seen, as far as drug addicts.
Okay, we'll break that down. So you have 3 films: Blackbird, Hourglass, and Tales of Shadow Boxing. So what is Hourglass? And you said what's your life? So
Hourglass, I produced, I was creative, still producing James Perry from Maryland, Baltimore, Road. So that's the original outline. Filmed in Dumbo, Brooklyn.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was a disaster set though.
Why?
I'm sure.
Because the lady, we rented an Airbnb in Queens, and the lady, she was tripping. She was like, "What's all that noise?" She thought we were shooting a porno. It was diverse. It was a black, white, everybody in there. And I'm like, porno would be louder than this. But the movie is basically about a former childhood actor who experienced a lot of drug abuse, being abused by her boyfriend. Was a drug dealer. He owed some people some money, and they came after him. She had to deliver the funds, and she wound up killing him at the end because she was just a kite in the middle of the story.
Wow. Well, that sounds like modern day Hollywood. Like, believe it or not, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of those stories.
What you said about the razor.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So you had no. So these are 3 films. What kind of life did you have? No fun, no.
Not really. No life, no nightlife. No nightlife. Sometimes I have to revisit that to get a reality check.
Yeah.
There's no nightlife. A lot of writing.
A lot of writing. Wow.
So you was pulling deep.
The tosses, get right. And
So-
still going on.
So what do you want to become out of the 3 films?
Well, the idea is to make the shorts, to make the features.
Okay.
If we go into like a TV series, a TV pilot.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
So that's what Shadowbox will be. A pilot episode coming soon in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
From A-Side Entertainment.
Okay.
We're going to bring that to Philadelphia.
So, give me a little synopsis about that. Tell us the shadow box. What that one sounds like a kung fu. If I could be wrong, it just reminds me of
The name Jim Kelly. It's done. So we got Malik Jackson from South Philly. He's a South Philly native.
Mm-hmm.
It takes place in Philadelphia. We shot there. Joey and Jim.
Okay.
In April.
Okay.
That's basically about a young man. He's a former boxer. He got out of jail for 10 years because Congressman Harrison took down Jim Falcone, who's a crime boss in
Right.
South Philly.
Right.
And it placed him, he killed him. And killed him. At the time, at the time, she didn't have his back, and she got promoted to mayor. And she started being bad with the politics, and he got out. She tried to get him back into the game. He didn't learn any parts of that. And kind of reflect on, just paying for what you've done, because his son came in the picture and wanted revenge for his father's death. So, you got revenge, you got politics, you got crime. So he's stuck in between.
Right.
Fighting.
Okay.
That's
The
real.
worst war possible.
Yeah.
But a good fight. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting story. So, how old are you? Because
35.
you look very young.
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter. Cocoa.
Mango.
And that good. It's like no. So, the passion started for you at what age to, like, you know what, this is what I want to do?
I'm saying my whole life.
Your whole
I like film my whole life.
Okay.
Like watching it, dissecting it.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Jungle Fever.
What?
So Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did
Jungle
you say it's a new movie?
Black Panther.
Yeah.
I didn't see that yet. I'm getting around to it.
All right.
It's a
So
new movie.
tell us back, Sharif. Tell us what it was like for you growing up in Philadelphia in the early 80s.
Especially in the Southwest.
It was average, with the kids. We enjoyed playing outside. Back then we enjoyed playing outside. We had games. We used our imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So when things got tough, I still used my imagination, but the people around me didn't. They fell right in
The
the
trap, right.
So, I just watched it, and overall, through the years,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say my childhood was rough.
Okay.
It wasn't. But I was surrounded by a rough area of people.
Right. She found a way to escape and
Yes, felt good.
right. That's one thing that I've realized. There are people who actually turn their environment and use it for an scapegoat as to why, and there are those who use it for a scapegoat as to how. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's pretty awesome of you. So what he asked you, Sean Beasley asked you, what do you want people to take away from these films, or for the better part? Why film? Like, you could have gone through so many different avenues. You could start with a book, rah, 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 like that whole thing. Is there a book maybe somewhere down the line, or are you just sticking straight? Okay, so why? What is it? Oh!
And some.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
But is it films lies too?
Yeah, it's imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
So they both coincide.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, why film?
I just love it. Like, just the fact that I could break it down, I could take out what I don't want, a place, things like that, and think part two of it, continuation. I like the whole process.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything about creating films that you're just like, you know what? If I could figure out another way about it, I could.
Money.
But you figured out 3 films that are being,
That was too working overtime, pay for that.
a regular job.
I used to work for Scepter for 8 years.
Oh, okay.
So they gave me an opportunity to raise the funds to do films.
Was bid buzz that important when you was working for a sector back then?
At Temple, I'm name dropping.
It's all right. You're good.
It's all good.
You're in good hands.
So- No,
No.
this is all real.
That's the one thing you want to learn about this podcast is we keep it all the way 100. So if you want to say, look, you know what, we think your manager or your PR will let you, get that pause, but you got it.
So is you and your team pitching these movies to lots yet, or?
Not yet, we're in the process.
Okay.
It's 10 years in the process.
Okay.
So we'll have to do some things later on this fall, summer.
Maybe I'll plug for y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
So how does you being born and raised in Philly, how does it play into your films? Is there a certain aspect you grab that is like, this needs to be something that the viewer needs to know that might be Philly related, or do you not even care about that? Or
That's important. The city is historic, so you can use a lot of locations.
Okay.
Films. It look good in the backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. Like, you got like the pre-movie right there from here. They only film certain parts. I feel like they don't get the whole city. I'm not against it. I love the movie itself, but that's what it's entertainment about. Film and entertainment. We want to get the whole city involved.
So the name of your company is called
My partner is
Ace Time. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
So I can recall when you said that, one movie in particular for me that really stood out, which was filmed in Philadelphia, was Sixth Sense. You know? Yeah. And that really was like, okay, yeah, that harbors to me, the kind of the essence of when I grew up and what I recall of Philly, and it had a lot of key parts. So is that something you really look for as far as location and things of that part throughout the city when you film?
Exactly, location is important.
Are you scouting these locations yourself?
I did in the last film.
Okay.
Yeah, for myself.
The last one being the Black.
Tales of Shadowboxer and Blackbird.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So how was it like getting the news that your films was going to be shown on Monday?
It was good news. On the platform to show content that's participating.
These are your first films being shown?
I had a screening in Times Square last December for the Outlets.
That's huge. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're in your own city doing it.
Yeah,
That's
the
amazing.
best part about this festival. City Bread Love Festival. Everybody's involved.
Was this a goal for you to get in this festival?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now you go to Atlanta, LA, just keep it going, right?
We like to keep it in-house.
Okay.
You know, the idea of the festival is for everybody to notice the company and everybody knows what's going on in Philadelphia so they can come here with their work. You know, not just film here and leave. said, you know what, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna build it.
Wow.
Like what Tyler Perry did. Went to
For
Atlanta and just built a whole studio.
Now it's like one of the
Not only that,
film, right? They go there.
You had Paramount there.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is there? Paramount,
Warner Brothers.
Brothers. They shoot a lot of shows out there.
And shot there too.
With The Walking Dead is shot out there.
Now,
And I think
It's cheaper.
Yeah,
Taxes
because
cheaper.
yup, and it's I guess it's whatever tax deal that the city do give them.
Right.
So you gotta look at it. The city is a hungry city.
Yeah.
You think they really going to gonna rob anybody who wanna put a lot here.
where? Here? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Why would you put that kind of
It's the we
You
have
hear
the
that?
crookedest
It would gotta be
politics.
on
No, New York is one of the crooked.
No.
So let's get it right. New
No.
York
You
is
have a lot in the S.
Yeah, my man and
I agree that.
yeah, my man and them on that.
So yeah, give Philly some credit now. Philly, by all means, like he said, is a legendary city. All right, we gotta. First of all, it's a historic city. All right, but on top of that, it's legendary because there are a lot of legends that come out of this city. Now, as to where it may have gone within the past 10, 15 years, as far as people thinking that this is a jap you city or you get robbed, no, you can do the same thing in New York. You can do the same thing in New Orleans and the same thing in LA. So give Philly some credit. Exactly. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, third world. That's the third world. Let's talk about that. But actors. Now, what is the process for you as the director and producer picking these actors to portray and convey your story?
Yeah, one thing I do not like about
You don't. Why? You can't deal with people? Is it too much? The prima donnas?
Oh, you don't like telling people what to do?
Nah, I like to put everything together like a producer does. Production wise.
So-
You know, directors make more money, right?
directing, they do.
Yeah.
The ones that are needed.
Yeah.
The ones that are needed. That check is right there.
So, but you do have a point in picking the direct and the
Oh, yeah.
actors now. So, what is that process like for you? What do you look for? What is it?
Screening process. Well, they gotta look up the part, you know, as far as the script, the screenplay, and the delivery has to be on point as far as the script. You have to be able to bring the script to life. You know what I'm saying? You have different monologues, you have to write, act out, and things like that. And then with audition tapes, you're getting like 2,000 audition tapes.
Wow.
Because people want to work.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
even
Wow.
A-list actors, they need jobs. I was just telling my partner, even Ghost from Martin Luther King for Power, Tommy, they want jobs.
Yeah.
You know,
Because that's his only job.
Like, keep it going,
They
yeah.
need that
Yeah.
job,
And the fact that they want to show different diversity, they
Mm.
want to show different avenues, how far they can go, how far they can stretch as an actor.
Mm.
I think actors like that, they would do a big role for less money.
Right.
Like when you look at Monique, when she did Precious, 50,000.
She got tip.
50,000.
You said it.
It just depends
And
on
that's
the-
why
the
she's not
script.
acting anymore. Like, that was her last big role. You think about it. It was her big role that got her the Oscar, or
Yeah.
but then she kind of went.
I didn't think
Yeah.
she
She almost Christmas, right?
Yeah, but that. But then you recall there was a whole thing with her and Will Packer because that whole thing went out. So she kind of got blacklisted or whatever you want to call
Yeah,
that.
who made that call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad, but you know, like she helped that film. She helped Precious tremendously. Aside from them picking the just most perfect, you know, actress to pursue that that role. 'Cause that was a raw role. That was a really raw role. That was a raw.
So have you tried to go after these people for your film?
No, we'll be in the process of reaching out to these actors soon. But in the meantime, we get people from the city.
Yeah,
Okay.
as you should. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was something that Issa Rae said when she was creating her hit film Insecure. She said, "Yeah, I could go up, but I want to look at people around me. Let's do it together. Let's pull each other up." So
But that's
I
gotta
commend
be
you for
hard.
that. That's
That's
awesome.
hard. There's some bad actors.
It is.
Actors.
But you can weed them out though. You know how
That's a lot of
we
women.
how we do the women. What a guy,
Yeah.
It's got. Oh, no. See, you know what? We about to get into it right now. You about to be on my bad side. You just. 6, 5. Alright, we definitely get into this shit. We definitely. 1. Talk.
Yo, that was the Queen Nicki Minaj on the Drop Show
The
on her
Queen.
single Chung Lee.
Shout out to The Queen and her album that came in. She got #1 now, right? Is it #1? It should be #1 now. Shout out to her. She has her Queen Radio.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she did get into an altercation this past week during Fashion Week. And we spoke briefly about it, and I want to bring it up again with you, Sharif, because I want to get your input on it. Her and
Punch me in the
Cardi
eye.
B. Her and Cardi B. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj got into a fight during Fashion Week at a upper echelon event. You still talking about this? How do you feel about that? We're gonna talk about it to the pig side. I don't give a flying fucking care. Now, how do you feel about that? What do you think? Like, you have two, female rappers. This is something that Queen Latifah and Yo-Yo may have not done, but they did put it on wax. They did put it on wax. Queen Latifah let Yo-Yo know that she was a dummy and she was a, you know what I mean? But how do you feel about this whole Nicki Minaj? Did he? I was like, whoa, did he touch the shoe too? So how do you feel though?
There's nothing wrong with a good cat fighting.
Facts.
She needs to get off her chest. They both need to face each other.
Do you think that was the right place to do it?
It was gonna happen either way.
Thank you! See, this is the real. You know what I mean? People
All
talk
right,
about, oh,
perfect example. So you say you're worth 50 million, right? And M. Shamalot, he said, fuck you and blackball you, right?
Right.
You see him at the Oscars, what you gonna do?
Why should I have my 50 million?
Yeah.
Thank you! Real nigga, shit, what the fuck does money have to do with it? I'm rich. I'm gonna bust your ass.
You might get robbed.
Okay. But you not thinking about how they gonna look at you as a director at
They already look at her crazy. She was on TV throwing shoes on TV. She's always been a rowdy, ghetto, hood bitch. So what the fuck does that have to do with what I'm doing right now? Or where I'm at right now?
I think they was waiting to see the Nicki reactions.
And she pulled it out. She did it. And Nicki looked like a fucking punk.
No.
She looked like she on fight.
She ain't want no smoke.
No, what she look
She ain't
like.
want no smoke.
No, it looks like she looks like
A pussy.
no,
A vagina.
no,
A uterus.
no.
A woman's vajayjay.
Somebody was bruised though. What's somebody bruised?
Well, Nicki got popped. Well, Cardi B, they said, got hit in the forehead by her security guard because he was trying to stop her, but she was so crazy and like a wild rabies rat that he couldn't control her. So yeah, so she walked out with it, and she didn't try to hide it because some people if they go out the back. Nah, she went out the front. Like, she could have went out the back. She could have tried to hide it. She could have did a lot of things. You know what I mean? But no, she walked out the front with her head knotted up and her shoes off. So if that ain't the realest of the real.
Alright, so if you're worth 70 million and she's worth 8 million, are you gonna worry about her? Fact.
No.
So that's why fight her? Why pay her any mind?
You're missing the key point.
What's the key point?
They both have M's. Whether I got 70, well, I got 8. I can't.
That's a big difference.
Listen, unless I'm spinning erratically and I'm doing some MC Hammer shit, I'm not going through 8 mil in my life. I'm just sorry. I'm not. I'm going to be and mind you, she's married to a man who's probably worth 24 mil. So put her 8 with his 24, they good. Just
That's
like
still not
Nicki's
7.
good.
That's not still not
At the
7
end of the
million.
day, they are good.
Let me ask you this: do you think if Offset was there, he would jump in? Because he looked like
I think he-
shit.
He what?
He looked like that.
He would look like he would hit her.
Like, yeah.
All right, so here's a question from a director's point and a writer, screenwriter. Would you, if say Cardi B was, you had a film, and you were like, maybe I can get Cardi B, maybe I can get, I don't know, Tiana Taylor, whoever. Would you book Cardi after this incident, or would you be like, hey, I'm not crazy? Thank you. Tom Ford
Yeah,
the
he
next
will.
day dropped the fact that he had a lipstick coming out with her, and it sold out. The
But that was
next
already
day.
deal was already done.
But it can still be reneged. There's contracts that say, oh, if you act a certain
But
way,
look, if I'm Tom Ford, and I know the media blitz that's right now with that, put it out.
It
Duh!
might have been on hold.
So, but
Right.
even still, like I said, it could have been stopped. He could have reneged it. You could, just like with Nike and Colin Kaepernick. Now, you didn't have to get behind Colin Kaepernick because he stood up for people's rights. That's the last thing they could have did, especially with their relationship with the NFL.
No,
but
I
they
think
knew
no.
their bottom line is going to sky the fuck
My
rocket.
personal opinion about that, Nike one of the rough NFL fellas.
And they wanted the money, baby. It's
Yeah.
all about the motherfucking money. We live in a capitalized
Yeah.
society. So you would be dumb. And the fact that, and you know what, this is the thing, those white people love Cardi B. They love
Oh, yeah.
Cardi B because she
Sexist.
she stands up and
She
she is
has a
just
cool.
as ghetto. She is just as ghetto.
Mayonnaise
They
like
like
us when we at the coon.
They like
Facts.
Cardi B because at the end of the day, those white people are just as ghetto as you and me, but they don't show that shit.
Right.
And they
They
like
smart.
motherfuckers that don't care.
They fight
Yeah, they smart.
They fight that.
They smart.
No, y'all dumb because
No,
at the end of the
they
day,
smart.
no, that's why they love Tupac because he didn't give a flying fuck. And his own
That's
people
why the
couldn't.
niggers act like niggers.
Right.
That's what they were like.
Right.
No.
Wow.
Lauren, you moved to me, sister. You moved to me, sister.
That's why
Because at the end of the day, what is a nigger? What is a nigger acting like a nigger?
Cardi B.
What their perception is of us is what we are. Acting like Part 8, throwing shoes and couture dresses.
Right.
And that's exactly she.
So you talking about Donald Trump?
She
Because Donald
exuded.
Trump acts more like a nigga than a black person.
Exuded.
We'll talk about that.
I didn't say that's what. I didn't say that's what black people are. I'm saying that's what white people's perspective of
But
us are.
listen, your perception and reality are two different things.
But
And that's
what
what
I'm saying
people's
is
problem
that
are.
they-
People are living in a perception and they're not understanding the reality. So listen, not every black girl from the hood is going to act like that. Cardi is a
But you're
different
saying-
beast.
right, but
Cardi
you're
has
saying-
that right. She has stood on her platform of being this person her whole fucking life, and it transcended into her new career. And she can stand on that platform and own that. Now, if me or specifically you might, be a girl from the hood or the whatever.
Where I'm from is not important. But what I'm
No,
saying.
but I'm just saying, you may think differently because you may care what they think. You know what I mean? And perception and reality are two different things. A lot of people living in perceptions, but there's not a lot of people living in reality. And as long as you are in this industry and you really give a fuck about what these people think, because at the end of the day, none of that shop stops a bag, right? Colin Kaepernick has proven that it doesn't stop a bag. It makes the bag better. But, everybody's going to do what they got to do and live how they got to live. But, Sharif, I just thank you because you have a ring. Now, I'm going to get another topic real quick.
No.
Serena Williams.
Let's
No.
stay on Nikki.
Serena Williams.
What is the biggest argument? This girl is on one album. She had a lot of boo.
To who? She's already rich. If she don't do another album again, she'll be Lauryn Hill.
She had 2 albums.
She would be Lauryn
Yeah,
Hill. She didn't do another album again. She would be Lauryn Hill when Lauryn Hill decided to go single or solo. She would be fine. Y'all are missing the fucking point. She's standing in her truth. Let the girl stand in her fucking truth. Y'all all want to fake it? She don't. What's the problem?
She has
You
some-
live fake, she don't. That's the real problem right here. Y'all live fake and she does not.
But you know the problem is, like...
Y'all think y'all gotta be cool around the upper echelon and she don't.
What'd you say?
The problem is like the conscious people. That's, irresponsible.
Okay, so what would a conscious
They're trying to
person
say, like, okay, well, what direction is she going? What about the youth watching? They're concerned about that. As far as further she goes as an artist,
If that was the case, you wouldn't let your child listen to her. You wouldn't let listen. You would not listen. No, because she speaks it in the music and she showed it on that show. So you cannot use her as a conscious perspective. Now we were talking about Yari, what's her name?
Wait a minute, but look, she's a mother now to a daughter.
well, that's what the press is. I'm talking about as far as the press view her as, like, the conscious ones. right? So you say,
Yeah.
well, damn, what direction she going? What about the youth around me? What about the other black young girls around me? You know, that's the big thing right now. They're not saying it about Nikki,
Right.
but they're gonna say it about Cardi.
Listen, my whole thing is now, and I would tell my child and my nephews and my, you know what I mean, and this is me, I'm speaking for myself, K Wonder, you know what I mean. This lady, now we want to really take it there, because I'm about as woke as you can get. I've been through some shit. I've been to prison. I've got a degree. I was the first one to graduate college and the first one to go to prison in my fucking family, okay? So we want to talk about some G shit, right? Granted, this girl, since she has come into our eyes on TV, has been exuding all things ghetto, hood rat, whatever you want to call that. And then she just somehow broke a barrier and put out an album. And the album said the same thing she's always been talking about. She claims a gang, she claims all this shit that people have been praising and singing in albums and singing in clubs and all this shit. So now when she shows y'all her gang mentality in real life at some upper echelon shit, now y'all wanna be like, well, where is she going? Or why would she do that? What the fuck? She's been doing it. Like she told y'all. Y'all dumb enough for not believing her and thinking she would change.
Everybody knew she was going to front with her when she seen it.
All I'm saying
Everybody
is,
knew that.
can you fault her for being a gangbanger, stripper bitch, and standing on her platform? And then you want me to change? Because I'm here.
But as a designer, why would I want her in my clothes?
I mean, I'm down. Listen, now that's something else.
Right.
But she got the money to pay for it. So at the end of the
What
day,
artists you know pay for clothes?
she can pay for what she damaged. If anything, insurance plays a part. You know the logistics. You know how that shit goes. But I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about Serena, with you, Sharif, because Serena Williams, we all seen. You know, she just lost the match to a very young lady who was all qualified to, you know what I mean, win this match. She gave her run for her buck. Now Serena actually lost points and had points taken away from her for her conduct and how she reacted and how she talked to the referee or to the umpire. So she actually lost the match. Okay, this was going to be her 26th
24.
or 24, somewhere around there. It would have been a big, it was a big thing. Everybody was banking on it. There was a lot of eyes on her. Everyone knows Serena's a passionate player. She screams. She overreacts, and she's just passionate, right? So she lost the match. She got into the interaction or the fight with the umpire, and she got fined $17,000, and she probably walked away with like 80 mil off of that particular match. So what's that to a millionaire? Nothing. But then it came out in a paper, an Aussie paper, of a caricature of her looking like basically like a black, like something you see in the
Why are we reaching for that?
No, it's facts.
No, we're reaching.
Why are we reaching?
Because the creator of those characters on that magazine, that's how he creates those people. Him creating that is no different from any other character he put on that paper.
But why her?
But why are we quick to say, oh, this is race, this is race? It's not race. She is a muscular girl.
Well, he could have made her look muscular in herself, but he really took it to the Jim Crow stage. So when he does Donald Trump, when he did Kim Jong, he didn't make them look like skinny or like Donald Trump looked like he was in Russia, or he didn't make Kim Jong look skinny and deprived. He made her look a specific way and tried to stand on it and then redouble down on it. They put that out twice of her, okay? Something he's never done.
Yeah,
Secondly,
because he got tired of people talking about a race issue with that cover.
Because it very much is racist. I'm sorry. We're in America. We're in a racist state and time right now. But what I will say is that why was it such a big thing for her to show her feelings in a match that was very important to her, when there have been plethora of men who have done it before and cussed out the empire and proved it and got by and didn't even get fined. So that's the point right there.
No, the bigger point is what they say. when a black woman snap and rant and rave, but it's a point they trying to prove, what do they label them as?
Sharif. Or like Sharif.
You said ignorant?
Yeah.
That's ignorant? The black woman's ignorant for doing that.
Yeah. You're angry. You're angry. You're sad. You're mad. All those
Yes, I
things.
need you.
I feel like that drawing was an intentional insult.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anything can be taken away. If you feel as though it's going to be offensive, don't put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And who gave him the okay? So now it's
A racist
big,
ass paper?
yeah, it's big advertising, and that could be a lawsuit. But you know,
I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna take legal action because they did double down on it. However, my whole point is I can be drawn in myself where you're not insinuating my lips, you're not insinuating that I look like a monkey, or you had me up in the air and a monkey stands. Like he just went all the way
It's always
there.
like that back in the day.
Precisely. It was some Jim Crow cartoon. Like he had her looking like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna make fun of me, make fun of me. But don't try to label me as a slave bitch that just needs to stay in line and I can't express
But
my
then we have to
feelings.
complain about every little thing.
Yes, we should. Why not?
When
We
we-
have the right. Our fucking people made this fucking country. Our blood is all over this damn land. If I want to jump up and down all this down fucking street and complain, I have that right. Just like an Asian, just like anybody else who came here and gave their motherfucking blood, and their ancestors gave their blood, sweat, and tears. And that's the problem, white man. You don't understand.
She voiced her opinion to that, and they took offense
Right.
because she's powerful.
Yeah, she's got money.
She got money.
She got a white
She did it
husband.
on her own.
Yeah.
So
They use her as an example.
Well, Sharif, thanks for coming by the Drop Night Show, bro.
Give us a breakdown. Tell again the name of the films that everyone needs to go to this Monday. What time is the first film starting, the second and the third? And also tell them how they can find you online.
Okay. The City of Brotherly Love Film Festival will be screening September 17th, Monday, from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. 6 p.m. will be a red carpet event where you enjoy media, vendors, press, interviews, things like that. So dress up, be prepared, put your gowns and your suits when you got them out there. But the main screenings will be around 7 o'clock.
Okay. Which one is at 7 o'clock? Which one are you going to
Favorite folks.
Okay.
Your favorite folks will be screening.
And what time does Blackbird go on?
Blackbird, we haven't set the times yet.
Okay.
For those
So go
shows.
to, where can they find it?
They can find everything at the Instagram.
Okay.
It's at Brotherly Love Film Fest.
Okay.
And if they check the website, which is the princeberry.org,
Mhm.
they can purchase tickets. It's still selling.
Tickets are going for?
Tickets are going for $38 because it's an all-day pass. So
Okay.
you can come in and
That's
out.
not
bad.
You get tired, you get something to eat, and come back.
Okay. $38.
Or you can go to the box office
Okay.
on 1412 Chestnut Street and purchase it yourself, which it would be $30 at the box office.
Okay.
Not bad.
I will be there. I'm gonna come. Listen, we greatly appreciate you. I love you for being you, and I look forward to all the other films that you have coming out. Are you going to do YouTube films and maybe like Netflix
No,
and all that?
we're going for the big shot.
Okay,
As you should.
aim for the stars.
A-Side Entertainment will be filming a pilot episode of Tell the Chatterbox. We'll have some auditions. We'll announce it soon.
Okay, I appreciate you.
You
So listen.
can put K1 in one of your films.
Oh,
Make sure you put her
the
the
civil rights movement.
no.
You want to know what my art
No,
is?
you have to put, you know the maid. You put her as the maid or the crack
Just because I called it white. Just because I
She
called him a
plays
white
those
man.
characters nice.
This is why I call you white.
But it's the Drop Light Show. Thanks for listening. We out. We will be back next Thursday on Water Ice Radio.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.